Hello, my name is Jack Lausch, and I am a student at the University of Waterloo in my second year studying the Honors Arts and Business program. I am majoring in legal studies and minoring in econ. Throughout the first 2 weeks of the class, we have learned and talked about an abundance of skills that entrepreneurs have and require in order to be successful. The first is innovation. In order to be a successful and effective entrepreneur, you need to be able to innovate. The definition of innovation itself is a new method, idea, or product. Whether it's a new method, idea, or product, it has to contain some sort of originality to separate it from other products or ideas. This can include creating a new product entirely or creating a product that solves the issue of a product before it. Another skill is risk taking. Additionally, to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to take risks. These risks can include leaving a financially safe job, investing a significant amount of money on an opportunity or venture, and straining personal relationships due to the time and energy that it requires. Due to the presentation of these like risks, many people consider entrepreneurs to be gamblers, which is false. Good and skillful entrepreneurs learn how to leverage these risks as ability to benefit their business and make good decisions. The next skill is finding opportunities. For entrepreneurs to be able to innovate and take risks, they must first identify an opportunity. This key skill is one of the first steps in the entrepreneurial process, as strong entrepreneurs find opportunities that are attractive, timely, durable, and rooted in products or services that will provide value to customers. They can be spotted by observing trends, solving problems, and finding market gaps. While being an entrepreneur involves being your own boss and creating your own venture, collaboration is still a very important skill to develop and maintain. Collaboration as an entrepreneur can be found in communicating with employees/partners, banks or investors, customers and buyers, and with proven mentors to help you formulate ideas. The next skill is data literacy. Data literacy is an important skill to hone as an entrepreneur, as developing this skill allows entrepreneurs to learn how to access and interpret data that is produced from the venture. Reading this data properly can allow entrepreneurs to identify growth opportunities, see certain margins/percentages, and reduce a variety of costs. Lastly, business ethics and social responsibility are a key skill. To succeed as an entrepreneur, you must earn respect from customers, competitors, and your industry by practicing strong business ethics. This means following laws and avoiding unfair practices like predatory pricing, and committing to social responsibility. By committing to social responsibility, it not only builds trust and relationships, but it also strengthens customer loyalty and industry relations. Personally, I do believe I acquire many of the key entrepreneurship skills in order to become a successful entrepreneur. After doing an assessment of my skills, here are some strengths that I possess. The first is I'm a very innovative person. In my life, I've been very innovative, often thinking of ideas, methods, or products that provide solutions. I frequently imagine products or services that would benefit me in the moment. For example, as an average football player and fan, I noticed that many football sites require plays to be manually tagged with details like down, distance, play calls, and concepts, which is a very tedious and time-consuming process. My idea is to create a database with an AI assistant that automates these tags, saving time and effort. But I'll talk about that later in my present to business. The next strength I have is my ability to find opportunities. When I develop innovative ideas, I can also spot trends and opportunities for success. This skill comes from my interest in economic, social, technological, and political factors, which help me assess whether an opportunity exists or not. My innovations usually focus on solving specific problems, such as the flaws in the football film websites, by creating solutions that improve user experience or introduce entirely new products. Another skill that I have is great strength in leadership and collaboration. I like to naturally take charge and lead, but I also make sure to collaborate and consider my teammates' ideas. This approach encourages different results and perspectives and helps to elevate ideas. I proved this in a class last year that required weekly group projects, where I motivated the team to finish the project early so we could review and refine our work, and our efforts ended up paying off as we ended with a 95% average in the class. The last key entrepreneurial skill I know I have is a strong work ethic. A strong work ethic has been something I've been developing all my life through school, football, extracurriculars, and this drive has led me to earning a university scholarship for football. My dedication to school helped me earn a 90% average last year, and I actually got a recent promotion and a job back home in Winnipeg. I also found that I contain a lot of skills. There are a lot of skills that I need to develop and find that I have some weaknesses. The first is risk taking. I'm someone who values security and clear direction, as uncertainty often makes me anxious. I've noticed this in past jobs and even school when instructions or deadlines are unclear. clear. I think why I am weak in this area is because risk taking presents the possibility of failure. And that's something that I need to get a mindset out of. So, to improve this, I can plan to build confidence through smaller risks, seek mentorship, and strengthen my decision making with experience. Another skill I want to develop is data literacy, which is the ability to read, work with, and understand data to make informed decisions. This is crucial for entrepreneurs to analyze financial data, AI analytics, production costs, marketing process, and product placement. It also helps guide risk taking, like when deciding to launch a product or investing in a venture. While this comes with experience, I can improve by practicing with data in simulation environments, which will help strengthen it. For the next part, present a business that can meet your unique interests. A part-time business idea that I could launch that meets my unique interests is a football database website that contains AI as a tool that is responsible for tagging football plays. Tagging is the process of putting in the down and distance of a play, the formation of the offense and defense, the offensive concepts like passing routes or the type of running play, the defensive and offensive play call, and where the ball is located. Right now, tagging is a very rigorous and challenging process in the sport of football, as it involves an individual spending lots of time inputting information into a film website. However, the AI assistant in my business and database will be able to automatically fill various factors like down and distance, ball location, identify formation, and route and run concepts. However, instead of manually inserting the play call because they change with every call, you can insert a playbook or play balling script into the film database so it can tag your calls without you having to insert them individually. The system will then look to be able to help formulate game plans with statistics of concepts by formation, tendencies, and concepts of certain teams. What is the need for a tool like this? Well, the problem is today the process of tagging can be very time consuming and is very inefficient and takes valuable time from coaches. However, the AI within the website will take on this hassle completely and complete it accurately. And it also lets coaches spend more time analyzing the film than trying to prepare the data to be analyzed. Being around football daily, I've identified this opportunity through my involvement, as I constantly hear coaches complain about discrepancies in the stats compared to what they wanted. In order for this business to be successful, some of my entrepreneurial skills do need to develop and improve. Some skills that I could look to further develop before launching a business like this are risk taking and data literacy. While this product fills a major need in football, I worry that traditional coaches may resist and prefer gathering statistics themselves. However, as young players adopt the game, AI use will grow. So it's important to release the product before similar ideas emerge. This is where I need to improve my risk taking. I can't listen to the whispers of doubt and need to take the steps necessary towards releasing this product. I don't fully obtain the skills of knowing how to implement AI into a tool that can tag plays for coaches. However, I can look to begin asking friends or possible connections that could develop for me, or I could begin taking coding classes and growing my literacy in analytics and AI to begin developing the product. I can also look to mentors who have created similar AI tools to help. I have several skills that align with this business idea as well, though. My innovation allowed me to create a product that solves a problem overlooked by many previous websites like Huddle and DV Sport. My ability to identify opportunities helped me see a solution needed by football players and coaches, especially with the current technological advancements making this tool feasible. The product also fills a gap in the market. My strong work ethic ensures that I would give 110% effort in all aspects of the business, from developing the AI tool to meetings, mentorships, and other tasks. Finally, my collaborative approach would allow teammates, partners, and mentors to contribute ideas, helping the business grow rather than limiting input. Overall, this is something that I'm very passionate about and want to pursue, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen. Thank you.